Morning all, let's have one or two 5-minute games this morning. So it's the last day of the year, it's the 31st of December 2012 today. I've had a good start already. I did well in the chess cube bullet zone, winning that, which is always good fun. Not enough time to do any meaningful commentary or any thoughts really, but okay, let's see this 5 minutes. How this goes. If my opponent moves. That strange flag. I haven't got the hover over, have I, on the flags? So, looks as though White's just playing a quiet English opening with probably b4 later coming up. Although here you can't play that because of e4. So, okay, can I play for d5? Try and break out the position with d5 here on b4, or even here. It might expose d3. I think he might have slightly misplayed this somewhere, because this looks freer than usual this game, and I've got d3 as a target. That d file looks great. Okay, so some interesting choices. I don't know if d4 is any good. Could try and just win a2 here, couldn't I? If I take with the pawn, just nab a2, come back to d5, get rid of the bishop, exploit the light squares around the king. Doesn't seem too bad. I'm already threatening to win this pawn now with bishop takes and queen d5. And there's no knight e6 because of queen d5.
Check.
Ah, I've miscalculated. Whoa there. Now I'm the exchange down. Oh dear. Chess is not that easy. So, if I do exchange off queens and lose the exchange, I can still look forward to winning c5 maybe. So I'm going to go for that.
Check.
A pawn's a bit loose. Check. Okay. If I get 2 pawns for the exchange here, then that should still be interesting. Okay. Can't put any more pressure on d4 right now. I can play f4 if I want. Is that necessary? Just a5, a4 or b6. Using this rook, I think. Then a6 later. Okay, knight b4 for d3 would have been good. No, f4, knight sack. Get a lot of pawns there. Bishop g7 after. It's a bit radical. Rook e2, so we've got rook e1. So, knight e5, knight d4. Yes, he's got good charge of the position now, unfortunately. Trying to get a rook on f7 maybe for f4. Avoid the exchanges of one pair of rooks. So if f4, then bishop g7, f3, then knight b4 after, trying to win d3. I think a6 might be needed if I'm going to do any of that. So bishop g7, f4, a6, knight b4, try and win d3 without losing d4 basically. If I reinforce d4, block this a file, I think that should be okay. I hope. The rook can infiltrate on e6 in this position. Does f4 actually threaten anything? Because f3 just moves the king. Okay, it's on b7. That's a real pain. So time to swap b7 for d3, I think. And then he wins a7. So what about knight d8 if I want to keep the tension here? There's rook e8. That doesn't look good either. I'll have to go for this. Things have gone wrong. If I win d3, does that help? Maybe I can win b2 after. Knight b7, he's got rook a7 after. Yeah, this knight a5 doesn't seem that bad. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe c6 reinforces b7 here. He's always got knight b7, rook f8 though. Bishop c5 might be better, protects a7. If knight b7, bishop b6, I'll go for that. So knight b7, bishop b6. And I'm not losing a7, so that's something. It's on my rook. Do I mind an exchange of rooks here? Yes, because I lose b4. So, rook d7 is knight e6. Rook g7 is knight e6. I think rook d7 probably. I hope it's a less evil move, but things have gone a bit awry. Okay, knight f8 is actually threatening to win the rook. Whoa. Okay, so get the knight. Stop that knight being a troublemaker. Oh dear. Okay, so am I still looking forward to knight d3 here? Is that distant memory? I can take on d3. Oh, there is knight f8 check, and then rook e7. So I'll have to guard, I think. Because I'm going to get mated otherwise. Try and guard e7. I'm down on the clock as well by about 30 seconds. About rook c6 to c2. Or c5.
Check.
What's happening here? I think pear-shaped is the word for this game. If I play here, there's rook f8, king g6. Does that matter? Probably. I was going back there. Okay, is he confused? I play f4 now, or something horrible happens. What can I do to improve the position? g4 here. Bishop c5 might be useful for e7 coming up. Okay, so maybe rook g6 now, covering f8 and e7. Maybe c6 if he plays rook e5. Rook e5 is pretty good. Or is it actually on his okay, I've got bishop e7 and rook d7. It's not particularly pleasant. Okay, okay, I can shield with bishop on c7 here. I lose a7. Maybe like king g7, try and win that knight. He takes and then rook e7 if I play king g7. So maybe like this. It's better. Try and win that knight. 35 seconds. Oh.
Check.
I want some material. Can I use this a pawn? Can I keep this a pawn? Actually, if I should have moved the a pawn just then. Move it here. So we're getting into quite a blitz scramble. I think that was a pointless move though, that one. Okay, trying to hold on to my pawns. What about knight d3? It gives me a chance. Knight d3 coming up. Bishop f6, knight d3.
Check.
Oh, I'm losing a5 now. Oh, that's great.
Time warning.
Knight e3. Right, 17 seconds left. I'm just losing all my pawns successfully. Just take all my pawns here. Ah, I've finally blundered there quite vividly. Let's hold on to this. Okay. Dear oh dear. Oh, what a game. Oh dear oh dear. So that's a lesson in complacency. I just thought, yeah, this was just giving me a pawn on a2, just win another pawn. But of course I've opened up this diagonal. f5 is always a risk, this diagonal. So this doesn't work. Knight f4, what am I doing here? Probably best bishop f7, just bishop f7. So instead, okay, I take that's not too bad just yet, or is it? Queen b3 is already dangerous, knight e6 is already dangerous. So g5 doesn't help, maybe just king h7. So you have to play queen b3 because otherwise queen d5 there.
Check. Check.
Oh well, tried to hang on tactically. Seemed to pay off in the end. He played a bit inaccurately there, I think. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.